Okay, hey guys, so it's like my little crab hat. It's my little crab chef hat. Jackie here. I'm going to be making my famous crab cakes with the spicy remoulade. And I just cracked 2 Dungeness crabs, so I have that meat right here, as you can see. And I like to blot the meat after with a paper towel, just to get out any excess moisture. Kind of makes the crab cakes really watery if you leave the water or the crab juices in there. So we will just blot that. And today I have garlic butter Ritz crackers. I like to use Ritz crackers instead of, let's say, breadcrumbs or saltine crackers, but I found garlic butter ones, so today we're going to use those. I usually use a tiny bit of horseradish and the deli Dijon mustard, and I just found a Dijon mustard with horseradish in it. Perfect. So we'll use some of that. I also use some mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce. I don't even know how to say that. A little bit of yellow mustard, lemon. We have some green pepper, and I use green onions already cut up. I just cut them up, and cayenne pepper. And that's basically what I put into my crab cake. Oh, I usually use an egg. Also, just to, you can just use all mayonnaise, or you can use a couple eggs with some mayonnaise also if you want it like a little bit more healthy. But today I just have mayonnaise. I actually don't even have any eggs. So sometimes I'll substitute some of the mayonnaise for some eggs. It kind of sticks it all together just like mayonnaise, and it's kind of a healthier version. So you could definitely just use all eggs if you wanted it super healthy and not any mayonnaise. But today we are going all out. So we are going to go ahead and put all of our crab meat in our bowl here. And like I said, that was 2 Dungeness crab that I just cracked open and got the meat out of. Just went crabbing yesterday. So it's quite a bit of crab meat. Usually out of 1 crab, you'll get about 6 decent sized crab cakes. So we're hoping to get about maybe 10, 12 crab cakes, depending how small, how big you make them. I make them bigger if I'm going to put it on a meat patty and a bun. Or if I'm just going to eat them. Sometimes I'll make them up and eat just like a couple a day. It's so good. So anyways, like I said, we have our green onion. And so I use a half of a green onion and cut that up pretty small, as you can see. Let's see, I'll move this closer. And then I have a bunch of green onion. It's like 99 cents for a bunch. I cut that up really small, like all of it. Put all of that in there. And then the bell pepper, I use half of the bell pepper and cut that up. So all of that's going to go in there, because we like all of that yumminess. So you will have that in there. And then I get a smaller lemon, and what you can do is you can roll it on the table. Sorry, you can't really see that, but I roll it on the table and it gets all soggy. See how it's like really soggy? So it gets all the juices and everything in there broke up. And then what I do is I take a knife and I just cut the very tip of it. Cut around the very tip here, like that. And then pull that out. And then, squeeze it all in there. You don't get any of the seeds in. You don't have to do it I used to do it through my hand. You don't have to do it. Okay, so my video cut out, and I was just doing the lemon. So since then, I added 2 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce. And I added a tablespoon of the horseradish Dijon mustard, and a teaspoon of regular mustard. And then I added 2 heaping spoons, if you're just doing so about that size, 2 heaping spoons of mayonnaise. 1 if you're going to add a egg. And then I twice sprinkled all the way around the cayenne pepper. So I sprinkled. Sorry, that was so annoying that it cut out. Now the best way to crush your Ritz crackers, leave it in the bag. So I crush it in the bag, and you're gonna do a whole thing of Ritz crackers. You don't get it everywhere. You don't have to do it in your hand. And I just keep it in there and crush it in the bag. And it makes it super, super small. The smaller, the better. Got 2 fall out. And we'll dump all of that in there.
We're here.
Okay, so there you can see we have our things in there. And we're going to head and take our spoon and mix it all together. Awesome. So mix it all together like that. You might have to add a little bit more of mayonnaise or to make it all stick together. So I'm going to keep mixing and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I actually did not have to add anything else but another sprinkle of cayenne pepper. I like it definitely a little bit more spicy. So when you're mixing it, you can even kind of like mash it all around because that kind of helps it get all squishy. There we go. So it's going to look about like this. And then I used to like fry it up in a whole bunch of oil and everything, but I've kind of changed my ways, and then it tasted super oily. So I just have this extra virgin olive oil spray. I'm going to spray in the pan here. I'm going to spray a little extra, or you can use whatever oil you want and just put you know, a couple tablespoons in there and get it all around. And then what I do, so I don't have to use my fingers anymore, is I just take the spoon and I do a big scoop like this, put it on there, and depending on the size you want, you can add a little bit more. I should probably turn on the thing here. And then you can actually form the patty with your spoon. So I used to do it with my hands and get my hands all gross. Now I do it with the spoon, and look at that. Just a perfect little patty there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that all around here. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're not serving it at a restaurant. You're just gonna eat it. Put it all around here. See, just make some little patties. Oh yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these patties up. Okay, so while those are cooking, you're actually going to use the same, some of the same ingredients that you used in your crab cakes to make the spicy remoulade. So you're going to use mayonnaise, the Dijon mustard, the Worcestershire, and the cayenne pepper. Basically, oh, and lemon, like half a lemon. So basically it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to kind of try it as you go. So get some mayonnaise in there. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this one-handed. So we're going to get probably like 3/4 a cup of some mayonnaise, or half a cup there of some mayonnaise. Then you're going to squirt some Dijon mustard, at least a tablespoon of Worcestershire, a little bit more. You're going to squirt your lemon juice in there. You're not going to probably use all of the lemon, but squirt some in there, and sprinkle some cayenne pepper. Now, in all of the in the crab cakes and in this. I have made it for friends who do not like cayenne pepper. I have made them some crab cakes and the remoulade without cayenne. So if you don't like cayenne pepper, don't, you know, or you don't like spicy stuff, go ahead and just omit those things and and you'll have yummy, yummy crab cakes either way. So go ahead and do that. There's a spicy remoulade. Sorry, I'll have to, it's kind of hard to stir it. Well, I try it with my finger there. Oh, so yummy. I think I need a little bit more cayenne. Clearly, I like cayenne. And I'll continue stirring that later. But that's basically, you can try it. See if you need to add more mayonnaise or any of the 5 ingredients that I showed you. So we're going to go over here and see how our crab cakes are doing. Go ahead and flip these. So since I make mine not as, with less stuff in it. Okay, so we just got our crab cakes out of the pan. Here's our spicy remoulade. Look how beautiful they are. I like a lot of remoulade on them. But as you can see, they are just gorgeous, yummy. So, woohoo! There are my crab cakes with spicy remoulade. Thanks for watching, guys. And subscribe for more crabbing videos.